What's up, Fox Army? It's me, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to root the Nvidia Shield running Android Lollipop 5.0 or 5.01. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you how to root the Shield tablet. So, the first thing we're going to do is you're going to need a computer to do this. And yeah, what you want to do is go into the first thing we got to do is go into settings and enable USB debugging. And to enable that, you go to About Tablet. Excuse me, guys. And you go to build number. Just keep tapping this a bunch of times, and eventually you can go back and you'll have this little developer options thing. You click on the developer options, and you go to somewhere. USB debugging. You just want to check that little box, and then once you plug your tablet in and you've installed the drivers and stuff, it'll ask if you can use that computer, and you're gonna want to click yes. I can't show you now because it's not going to show up now. But, yeah, I'm not responsible for anything that happens while rooting, and this is the only method you can use. So, to prove that I have root and it's working, I'll just show you real quick with root checker. Disclaimer, whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm just using an app called root checker. I don't know. And let's just do check root. Oops. Yeah, check. Where's the check root? Yeah, grant. And it should, yeah, you can see that I have root and my bootloader is unlocked. So, yeah, I'll switch over to the computer and show you how to root. Alright, so once you've enabled the USB debugging thingy, it's time that we actually begin rooting the Shield. So, what you're going to want to do is head over to the link in the description, and before we begin, I'm just going to say, rooting can brick your device, it can cause bad stuffs. So, do this at your own risk. I'm not responsible for anything bad that may happen during this rooting process. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm not responsible or liable. So, yeah. Go away, Steam. Anyway, with that, I will be saying I'll be using the magnifier so I can actually see, because for those of you who don't know, I am legally blind and have to have the magnifier to see my stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, what you're going to want to do is head over to the link in the description, the first link, and it should take you to this Mediafire page called Fox Router for Shield. And what you want to do is hit the big green download button. And basically, Fox Router, I didn't make all this stuff. All I did was wrote a batch script that will root the tablet for you, because there are two ways you can do this. You can use all the files inside here to root manually, or you can just run the batch script, which will root for you. So yeah, once that's done, downloading, it should only take you a few seconds. It's like 25 megabytes, I think. Something like that. Once it's done downloading, just go to your downloads folder. This is done on Windows, by the way. I don't know how you would do this on Mac. So yeah, I don't know how to root anything on Mac or whatever. So this is on Windows, but you should. Oops, didn't mean to pick that up. You should have this file called foxrouterforshield.zip. What you want to do is right click on it, extract all, and just press enter or press next or whatever, and it shouldn't take long. Almost done. Done. Alright. And you can delete this file or you can leave it. I'll just delete it. Oh, oops. Did that wrong. So just delete the file .zip if you want to, and you should have Fox Router somewhere. Here it is. Fox Router for Shield. And this is rooting the Shield tablet. I don't know if this works for any other devices, and I think this works for the 4G Shield, but this is made specifically for the 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi. And what you should have when you open this is readme.txt, guide.txt, USB driver, and minimal ADB and fast boot. So yeah, the guide.txt is for manual rooting. This is just read this in general if you're not going to be watching the whole tutorial. I don't need to show it to you because I'm basically saying everything that I'm doing right now. But the first thing we want to do is open up this USB driver file. And you should see just make sure you have android_winusb.inf, and what you want to do is open up Device Manager. Device Manager can be found by going to the Start menu on Windows 7 and Windows 8. I think you can do it on Windows 7. And make sure your shield is plugged in while you're doing this. I'll just plug that back in. And shield should be somewhere on here under, other devices. So if you already have the ADB drivers, you shouldn't have to worry about this, but if you don't, go ahead and follow this step. So you should see other devices, and you should see ADB interface. You want to right-click on this. You want to go to Update Driver Software. You want to go to Browse My Computer. Let me pick all drivers, show all devices, and you want to go to Have Disk. You want to go to Browse, and then you want to find Downloads. You want to navigate to wherever the file that folder is, the thing with the driver. Yeah, so for me it's Downloads, and it should be inside Fox Router for Shield. Just open that up, and you want to go to USB driver, and you want to click on Android winusb.inf. Press OK. Then you want to click on Manual Android excuse me. You want to click on Android ADB interface. Click that. Click yes, and it should install the driver. And if you see this, you did it right. If something wrong happened or something didn't go right, put it in the comments, so let me know. I'm sorry that went pretty fast, but you can just rewatch it if you didn't get everything done. So yeah, it was pretty simple. And once that happens, you should see this Android ADB interface under Android devices, and you should no longer have other devices or whatever. So the first method, we're going to be rooting the shield, and the first method I'm going to be using is the one with the .bat file that I wrote. So yeah, just go ahead and open up Fire Router for Shield, and find Minimal ADB and Fastboot. This is a program that lets you use ADB and Fastboot really easily. I did not write the program, but I wrote this runme.bat file. I also didn't make this recovery image or this superuser.zip. I will put the links in the description to the people who did, though. So yeah. So if you're going to do the first method, which is just automatic rooting, you should do this. Just run this runme.bat file. It'll say something like Windows protected your PC, just say more info, and you want to go run anyway, because it thinks it's going to hurt your PC, but it's not. There's nothing bad here. Are you ready to begin rooting? Click OK, or just click next. Now it should start up ADB. And here we go. You should see your device's serial number. If you don't, then make sure the drivers are working properly. And if it does that, if the drivers aren't working, just open up Device Manager. And sometimes it'll just completely poop out on you. And if it does, just go here, and then you want to update driver. And you can click on anything, really. Just click that and go OK. And it just, whatever. You just need to, if it just poops out and it's not showing anything, but it's showing this right here, just update it however you want. It doesn't matter. Now it says, I'll boot the tablet into recovery mode. So just click next. And it should run a command that will boot the tablet into recovery mode. And I will switch over to the, just a second. It should show the tablet's bootloader, and I will switch over to the camera so I can show you what that looks like. So I will be right back. Second. And stop. Okay, once you have run it's gotten to the point where it tells you to do stuff on the tablet, what you want to see, or what you want to find is this fast boot protocol thingy. What you want to do is use the power buttons and volume button. You use the volume button on the tablet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you use a volume button on the tablets to go up and down, and you use the power button to select. So what you want to do is select the second option, which is fast boot protocol. Oh, that's in the way. That's embarrassing. There we go. So you want to select the second option, and I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't focus well. I'm using an iPhone camera, so it's pretty bad. But you want to select fast boot protocol right there, and your bootloader should say locked. least I'm pretty sure mine does. So yeah, you just want to select Fast Boot Protocol using the volume down button, and then you want to press enter. You should hear a little sound on your computer, and it should work. So I'll be right back on the computer. So once you have enabled the little Fast Boot Protocol thingy, you can just press the key, press whatever key you want. Do you see the word unlocked? And like we said, it should say locked. So if your bootloader does say unlocked next to device, press yes. If not, press no. And I'm going to press no, or I'm going to press in, because it doesn't. So just type in, and then keep going, and it's going to unlock the bootloader. So I will warn you, unlocking the bootloader will, wait, what? Okay, yeah, here we go. It'll give you information about, so you should see your serial number here, but it's going, unlocking the bootloader will wipe the device. That's important, keep that in mind. So unlocking this bootloader will wipe the device and all of the data that's on it, and yeah. You should see your device serial number. If you do not, make sure the device driver is working, so just make sure your driver is working. Unlock the bootloader. Yes, I would like to unlock the bootloader. You sure? Are you sure? The device will be wiped. Yes, I'd like to unlock the bootloader. Positive? Yes. Alright, now it... Oh, oops, enter. Okay, unlocking the bootloader. Bootloader, showing options on display. Use device keys for selection. So I'll be right back on the device so you can see what to do. Right, so on the device, after pressing after entering the command that it enters, you should see this again. Or you should see this, and you want to scroll down to unlock bootloader. Don't worry about all this poop. Just scroll down using the volume down button, and press power, and it should unlock the bootloader. Unlocking. Come on, unlock the bootloader, man. You know what you're doing. Let me get some more light on here. Oh, here we go, and it worked. So now you just want to select Fast Boot Protocol again. Actually, I think that's what you do. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you back on the PC. Yes. What's this? Alright, so, once you have done that, you should be able to unlock the bootloader. Wait, what? Okay, showing options for display. This is what happens while you're unlocking the bootloader. It should show all this stuff. Unlocking. Bootloader is unlocked now. Good. Finish total time. That'll just tell you how long it took. Now, using the power button and volume button, as navigations, go to the device and select unlock bootloader. Okay, well, it already did that. So, next you want to press key, and it should take you into the rooming stage. What's going on? Okay. Oh no. Oops. Okay. Select unlock bootloader, blah blah. Now I'll finish the CM recovery. What? Okay, so now what it's doing, you just need to keep pressing whatever, and what it's going to do is flash the not cyanide one. It's flashing a recovery called Clockwork mod or CWM recovery. And don't worry about it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to press keys. Next, you want to press any key to continue, as usual. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Recovery with... Okay. Once again, go to the tablet and select Recovery Reboot with the power and volume buttons. So what you want to do on the tablet, I don't feel like I should show you this. Actually, I might. Yeah, so you want to go on there. I'll just show you that, I guess. Yeah, so I'll be right back on the tablet. Just a second. Now that CWM recovery is installed, what we want to do is go down to the second option, once again using the power and volume buttons. So just go down to that second button, which should say recovery reboot, and you just want to press power to select that. And it should boot the shield again, powered by Nvidia, and this tablet is wiped now that we've installed, or now that we've unlocked that bootloader. So it should just show the Nvidia loader, and powered by Android. Alright, so now we are in the bootloader thingy. Sorry about all the cords, guys. I've got my phone charging and my tablet hooked up and my headphones, so please excuse that. So, bootloader, this is upside down. Alright. So, next what you want to do is, this is very important. You need to go on the tablet and you need to press the any power button. You just, or not power, you need to press the volume button. Just hold it down for a couple seconds, let it do all this poop, and color rainbow surprise. So yeah, you need to do that. That's very important. Anyway, getting back to the actual thing of the video, what you want to do is use the power button, or use the volume buttons again, once again to go to install zip, which should be right there, the second one down, so just go to install zip. Press that, and then you want to go to, you don't want to do SD card, you want to choose zip from last install folder. No, we don't want to do that. What's that? We don't want to do toggle, we want to do install zip from sideload. So select install zip from sideload, click on that, and then you are going to switch back to the computer. So I will be right back. Alright, so now that we have gotten it ready for sideload, let's just show you what we have. Now you should be in the clockwork mod recovery. We already got there, so we're good with that. Now select install zip from on the tablet. Select install sideload. We did that. Time for the root. You sure? Because once you root, there's no going back. Well, Dark Horse reference. Actually, root the shield tablet. Run me dot bat. I don't know where I'm going there. Unplug the bootloader. I don't know where. But once you root, there's no going back. I'm sorry about that. Press anything to root. Alright. Now it is loading superuser.zip, sending super.zip 100%. Now you have root. But we're not done yet. On the tablet, go back to the CWM and select system reboot. It'll ask if you want to keep the root, and select yes. Now you have finished roots. Congrats, bro. And done with that. So on the tablet, I will go and select that. So I'll be right back once again for the last time on this. Stop. Okay, so after all this colorful, beautiful poop is done, we just want to go down. Once again, use your beautiful power key or volume keys to select go back and press that, and then you want to go to, where is it? This, not advanced. You want to go to install zip reboot. Reboot system now is what you want to go to. Reboot system now. Just click that, and yes. It's going to ask you if you want to keep root. You want to say yes. Fix root / system / whatever that partition is. Just click yes. And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Alright, Nvidia. So it's just gonna load up the Nvidia logo, and yeah. Oh wait, I just realized I had a video on here, but now that it's wiped the device, I'm gonna have to re-record that. Nvidia! So the tablet is booting up. Oh, it just turned itself off. What's it doing? Oh, it's booting up again. I hope I did this right and I'm not in a freaking boot loop, but I don't think I am. Come on. It takes a while on rooting because it's technically the first boot. And once this is done, I can show you the manual way. So I eventually just turned it off and turned it back on, and now it should say Android is upgrading, which shouldn't take long. Optimizing whatever 64. Okay, yeah. Optimizing APK. I don't know what. I can't really see it with this. So yeah, now it is just upgrading Android, and here we go. The tablet is actually booting now. 29 out of 60 something. it's not very clear on here, so. Alright, I will be back when this is done. Thing is done. It finished doing the whole upgrading Android thing, and bam! So now you can just set up the tablet like you did before. The tablet is wiped, like I said, so just set it up, do whatever you gotta do, and you should be good to go. Now, yeah. So I'll be right back on, or actually I don't even need to. So if you guys enjoyed watching the video and this helped you root, make sure to leave a like, and if you have any comments or questions about rooting, leave them in the description. If the shield isn't turning on after a while, you can just hold down the power and then turn it back on, and it should boot fine. But yeah, so the next part of the video is me showing you how to do it manually in case the batch script didn't work. And, yeah, you can watch that if the batch script didn't work, and I will explain everything in a bit more detail. But, for those of you who aren't sticking around, till next time, Fox Army, I bid you farewell. Alright, so if, what I did in the batch script isn't working, here's what you can do. You can open the guide file, and you can go through here. So, obviously you need to have a USB debugging, enable, or install the ADB drivers like we did before. You want to open up minimal ADB fast boot thingy. You want to back up the device if you want to. You don't have to back up the device. Now what we're going to do is boot into the tablet's bootloader. And the reason I'm going to just showing you all the commands, and so yeah. So the first command we want to do is ADB reboot bootloader. So you only do this if the batch file did not work for you. So just type that in. Excuse me, guys. And the tablet should go into the bootloader. And now what you want to do, I'm not going to show you this because I already showed you how to do it with the batch file. You're just going to want to press the volume down button and the power button to select fast boot protocol, and the device should boot again. Now what you want to do is type in this command: ADB not even ADB. You want to type in here on the guide. I have all this stuff, so you want to do volume down, blah blah. Run fast boot devices. So to make sure this is working, type in fast boot devices. I don't have this guide memorized. I probably should, but I don't. Just type in, I don't know what my PC is doing, so just type in fast boot devices, and it should show your device serial number and fast boot. Now the next command we want to do is install the Clockwork mod recovery, and the way we do this is fast boot. Fast boot flash recovery dot image. So just type in all the commands that I'm showing you, .img. You can pause the video, or you can just look in the guide. I have all the commands here. I wrote this guide myself by using a bunch of other, wait. What am I doing? Okay, that's not what you want to do. I'm sorry about this, guys. I should be reading the guide. So, now you want to do, next you want to unlock the bootloader. So don't even run that command. So, you want to unlock the bootloader. And to unlock the bootloader, you type in fast boot OEM unlock. Type that in, and it should unlock the bootloader. And what you want to do is you want to scroll down to unlock bootloader on the device, and it should unlock the bootloader for you. And then what you want to do is scroll on the device again to go to fast boot protocol. Click on that, and yeah, there we go. It should just do the fast boot protocol thingy again. So once it's done that, we can move on to the command where we flash, which is fast boot flash recovery dot image. Type that in, and now it's going to flash the Clockwork recovery. Now on the device, you want to hit the power button twice, or I mean, not power button, volume buttons twice, volume down button twice to select reboot recovery, and go to Clockwork mod, which should it should reboot the tablet, and yeah. As you can see, I have it written in the guide too. Alright. Yeah, so run this command. You want to run, once again, you've already run this. Next, you want to do on the tablet, use the power volume keys to select the install from and then sideload. So on the tablet, you should have Clockwork Mod Recovery, and what you want to do is just hold down the volume buttons for a minute. Just hold down the volume button for a minute, and you should get rainbows. Next, you want to do install zip, and then install zip from sideload. And this is all on the tablet. If you are confused about what I'm doing, then just watch the first part of the video where I show how to use the bash script, and you should have already seen that. So yeah, once you've clicked install sideload on the tablet, you want to type adb sideload supersu.zip. So the command is adb sideload su super, was it su? I'm sorry about this. Yeah, super su dot zip. So type that in, and it should start sideloading. And on the device, it should, once it finishes, you want to go back on the device and go to go back, and then you want to go to reboot system now, and you want to say yes, and that's about it. So that's just how to do it if the batch script isn't working. So the device should boot up, and you just want to reset the device and do everything you would normally. It'll take a minute, and it's got to configure a bunch of crap. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this works. If it didn't, make sure to post a comment asking why or giving me your problems. Be kind of specific, so that way I can help you out more easily. But thank you guys for watching, and until next time, you awesome Fox Army, I bid you farewell. See you later, guys. This is awkward. This is an awkward ending. Bye.